Welcome to our next edition of Strategy Spotlight. This video series will highlight blended learning strategies that you may wish to utilize in your classroom. Each month, we will focus on a different strategy and interview WCS staff members who are using the strategy to impact student learning. In today's Strategy Spotlight, we will be focusing on the blended learning strategy vocabulary programs. To learn more, check out the Going Bold School site and the page on vocabulary programs. Today we will be featuring Holly Purrier, who teaches at Jordan Elementary School. Join us as Holly shares her experiences using vocabulary programs in her classroom.
Using specific vocabulary and having students really analyze that kind of just deepens their understanding, and it makes them realize that word choice is important. Whether you're having a conversation or you're writing, the words that we use are how we express whatever we're trying to get across. So teaching that specific vocabulary, whether it is content specific or related to emotion, social, emotional, whatever the content subject is, making sure that they understand how to use those words, especially if it's a multiple meaning word, and using them in a variety of ways. That's how we communicate. So whether it's written, email, whatever, making sure that they understand in different settings, language looks different, and understanding that certain vocabulary fits the different categories of our life. We do a lot of vocabulary, especially in reading. A lot of our vocabulary is very specific to the content that our reading is kind of structured around. So we talk a lot about figurative and literal. So that kind of just starts us off on a whole map of words that kind of opens up the door of the way we use words. We do a lot of Frere models. We love doing those because it's a great way for kids to see word connections and connecting it to things that they know. I just think a Frere model it's really simple, but it has a big impact because it makes them write the definition and it makes them come up with characteristics or synonyms and antonyms. And it's just showing those word relationships. And word relationships is basically language in general. That's how all language works, is how you use the words together. So having them use technology to use a Frere model or show one or doing one digitally together as a class and sharing that out, whatever the kind of route may be that you choose, it's a really simple tool, but if used correctly, it kind of builds them up for the rest of their life to use that vocabulary and actually utilize it, not just know what it means and be able to identify it, but including that in our conversations as we go throughout the rest of our units. One of the things I'm really excited about to use next year is a Jamboard and kind of getting their thoughts there of what they think vocabulary means or using specific vocabulary. Vocabulary with technology just kind of opens up a whole other world of how to use that.
Google Docs is the WCS featured tool to support your use of the vocabulary program's instructional strategy. Google Docs is available for all WCS teachers and integrates with our learning management system, Schoology. To learn more, go to the Going Bold School site and check out the page called Vocabulary Programs.